Today we are going to learn from a tiny being, but one that has big and very important lessons that are extremely valuable for our lives. Proverbs chapter 6 will tell us the following in verse also number 6. Observe the ant at the lazy, reflect on the work it does, and be wise even though you don't have a boss or supervisor. Stores its provisions in summer, and at harvest time, gathers its food with all discipline. The first thing we can observe is that the Bible is telling us to reflect on the work of the ant, to observe it. Have you ever stopped to think about this? Have you ever stopped to notice that the ant will go anywhere as long as it has what it wants? As long as it has sugar. You can put sugar, my brother, in any corner of your house. Anywhere, it doesn't matter if it's high, if it's low, if it's hidden, if it's clear, the ant is there. She appears there. It goes up wherever it goes down wherever it goes. She is always active. She's always working. She often takes a load that is much bigger than her, which is several times her size. But she goes all the way and she accomplishes her goal. And how many times are we surrendering for things so small, for things so super flat, things that are so weak, so tiny, and that are managing to stop us? For example, you have dreams, but what have you done to make those dreams come true? Do you just keep telling people that you have dreams but don't do anything? Where do you think you will end up? You have goals, but what are you doing to achieve those goals? See that the ant has no one to give it orders, but there are people who, if you don't talk, don't pull its ear, don't pick on it, it won't do it. It's amazing how there are people who, if they don't have someone to be there bothering them, picking on them, insisting, they won't do it. And I'm talking about simple things. Imagine chasing your own dream. That if you don't move to chase it, no one will do it for you. If you wait for the others, you'll stay in the same place, because the ant doesn't wait for anyone. She does have people, in fact other ants that are there with the same purpose as her. And that's what's important, we observe it too. The ant it is always in the same purpose with the others. And sometimes the people you are bringing close to you are people whose proposal is completely different. They are totally different purposes. You're starting a relationship, but you've already seen that the purposes are totally different. They are completely opposite paths, which will actually separate you more than unite you. So, there are people that she is bringing people close to her who are not adding anything to her purpose. And you need to understand that whoever is close to you has to have the same purpose. Sometimes it's not literally the same purpose, the same dream, but there has to be something that you can extract that will help make your dreams come true. If you hang out with people who don't want anything in life, lazy people, who have no dreams, no goals, who live life for the sake of living anyway, you are bringing a great danger to your life, because these people will, one day or another, encourage you to be like them in a little while you start looking and talking. Man, it's true, right? I'm here racking my brain, the other one is there doing nothing, resting in peace. You know what? It will be like that too, my brother. Don't do that, this will only attract harm to your life. This will only bring negative things to you. The ant is always with other ants with the same purpose, working in cooperation, together, adding to each other's lives. That's how you have to have people close to you who will add. So see that the ant doesn't need anyone picking on it. So I ask you, how long are you going to wait for your parents to pick on you? How long will you wait? Your wife picking on you. How long are you going to wait for your husband to pick on you? How long are you going to wait for someone to stand there picking on you, my brother? At some point the person will get tired of talking to you, and then there will be no one left to encourage you, and then what will you do? Will stop. Are you going to park in life? No, my brother. Learn from the ant. Learn from the ant. It doesn't need anyone telling it that it has to wake up early. She doesn't need anyone telling her that she has to fight, make an effort. No, she herself has an attitude. And what happens? She plants, she gathers, and then, when harvest time comes, she is calm. So I ask you, today there are people planting, and tomorrow they will harvest. But in you? When you see other people's harvest, what will you do? While you should be planting now too, to be harvesting tomorrow. You are letting time pass. And the Bible says more. It says, "O lazy one," verse 9, "how long will you lie down? When will you rise from your drowsiness?" I mean, when are you going to do something? When will you wake up to life, my brother? Where do you think you'll get? Lying still, in the same place. Where do you think you will get to? People want ease. But what comes easy, goes easy. And another thing. The path of ease is the worst path, because the path of ease may bring you fast, but it will make you go very fast too. And when you choose the path of effort, of dedication, you not only achieve, you evolve, you develop, you learn a lot. This is how God prepares you for big things. It's in the middle of the way, it's in the middle of the process. Sometimes today you're not ready, but you start doing it. And God is empowering you, preparing you, you are advancing, you are learning. When you arrive at the result, you won't arrive anyway, you will arrive prepared. Now a person who chooses the path of ease, sometimes they even arrive, but they arrive unprepared, and then they lose everything. It's like a person. How many people have you seen who won a draw, a lottery, and in a short time lost everything? Soon there was nothing left. Do you know why? It's because it came easy, right? Ah, he played there, he won. Cool. But I had no preparation. And he didn't even try to prepare. What happened? Lost everything. Maybe a fortune. And lost. But why? Because I wasn't prepared for that. Because I didn't have the preparation, I didn't have the learning, I hadn't matured, I hadn't evolved. Now when you are there in the process, you are evolving, you are catching on every day. A bigger job, every day that passes you are making more effort, and soon, my brother, the result comes and you are ready to manage it, because it is not enough to just receive, you have to manage what you receive, because otherwise, it will go away, because otherwise you will lose. Then, look at how it is, human beings cannot overcome any ant. How are they going to defeat the devil? How will he overcome temptations? How will he overcome the difficulty? How will he overcome the obstacles? He who thinks he is wise wants to learn from the ant. If you think you already know a lot, start watching the ant and you will learn a lot more. That you will see that in fact you don't know anything yet. The lack of commitment is what will delay your life more and more. You have to do it, you have to make an effort. We have already learned on this channel, which is why it is important for you to be subscribed and follow the messages. God doesn't help just anyone. God's help is not for everyone. God's help is for the hardworking. It's for those who get their hands dirty, who put their faces out, those who sacrifice. We have to understand that we were born to work, but it's not like slaves, like a lot of people out there. No. It's about working and being worthy of our salary. It's working to have a better life, stabilization. It's working on something fruitful, something productive. It's about putting in the effort today to reap the harvest tomorrow. You have to understand that those who neglect work only receive poverty, my brother. And then there's no point in complaining, crying and deceiving, saying that you're not lucky, that you were born in a bad place, that no, it's not the place, it's not luck, it's not. No, my brother, it's you. The problem is with you. And it's when you face this reality that you really wake up to life. It's when you face this reality that you really start to change your life. Until you face the reality that the problem is not in people, that the problem is not in place, but is in you, you do not wake up, you continue to stand still, stagnant. Why did God put man in the garden? To work and take care of him. You have to be committed to what you want. Those who don't work don't eat. Those who don't work don't get paid. So do your best, my brother. Stop being lazy there. Stop doing only what you are asked, only what you are told. Stop doing it only when someone picks on you. No, start doing more. Don't wait for anyone to come and charge you, my brother. Because later life will charge you. The result will come. It just won't be the best. It will be the worst. So let this message come and shake you and open your mind. So that you understand. My God, I need to do something. I need to leave this place, because if I continue, I'll stay here my whole life. And the ant has a lot to teach us. Start reflecting more, my brother. Stop to reflect and face the real problem that is within you. If you wake up to this message, if you apply what you are hearing here, you can be sure that you will have the harvest and it will be good. It won't be bad, it will be the best. It will be great results, it will be peace and tranquility. Then yes, up front, when many people are complaining about life, you will be enjoying life. When many are crying, you will be smiling. Happy, why? Because you did what was necessary. You didn't wait for anyone, you didn't sit still, in laziness. You had commitment, you made an effort, you had people close to you who contributed to what you wanted. Then yes, everything around you will start to be different. For those of you who made it this far, congratulations. Congratulations because you want to learn. You want to change your life. And post it here in the comments. Laziness will not exist within me. Put in the comments that you will overcome laziness, that you will overcome laziness, that you will learn from the ant and you will be a big winner. God bless you.